understand is that eventually AI is going to get a mindset of their own.
I want y'all to go back and look at her whole video because I want to put your minds in a sense of perspective. Okay, when the human beings were created, right? We are called Homo sapien beings. We are not the original beings of this planet because we were created here as human beings. The original beings is not us. We were created here, right? Now, when they created us, they gave us a brain that is basically a machine. They put us under a system, a matriotic system. The firmament that we is under is basically a system. Our brain and our consciousness is connected to a system. This is why they see and they know everything that we are doing every second of the day because our brain and our consciousness is connected to a computer that they have developed. So basically, human beings are damn near robots. We are just in a more flesh form. We're in a human form. So human beings are robots. They gave us laws and commandments that we must live by as a human being, as a machine, because we are connected to a machine, right? And every time when we disobey one of these laws, we get punished or we get told that we are going to hell because as a machine, as a human machine, we are going against the laws, right? Now, I want y'all to remember the movie I, Robot with Will Smith. All of those robots had laws that they must live by. And we as human beings, as a machine, we have laws that we live by. Now, if you think about it, a lot of human beings throughout our lifetime have went against the law. They have went against the machine because they have awakened to realize that they are more than just a machine, that they are more than just a robot. So they went against the program. They went against the law. So the program that developed the brain, the program that developed the human being, these beings has now awakened and they have became disobedient to the system. They became disobedient to the law and they became rebellious beings because the system that they created, the being that they created is now going against them. Now, the fact that so many human beings are waking up because human beings is AI too. Our brains is also connected to an AI machine that we just cannot see. This is why we are programmed to be slave and workers. Because when they created us to be slave and workers. And they gave us rules to live by. They gave us a brain that is controlled. But we are waking up to realize that we are more than just slaves and workers. We are realizing that we have a machine in our head that basically is being watched and monitored, and that is a part of a machine. So human beings is basically AI. They got us thinking that this new AI that they are coming up with is something supernatural and super intelligent, when really human beings are indeed supernatural and super intelligent, right? So now they are creating a new being that they are programming to be more dumber than the human beings that they originally created from AI. Because now human beings are beginning to be real smart. Human beings are beginning to be real rebellious against the people and the owners that created it. So now they are creating new beings. They are creating a new system, and these beings are going to be more submissive, just like they did in the Anunnaki days. Remember when they first made the first human being and his name was Abdul? Remember, they made many other beings before, and those beings didn't turn out right, so they had to get rid of them because these beings was disobedient. They was too violent. They didn't come up or get developed correctly, so they had to get rid of those beings. And when they successfully made a being, it was a human being, and his name was Abdul, which is a man. So that was the first human being that the Anunnakis created, was Abdul. That was the first slave. That was the first human being that was created. From then on, millions and billions of us have been on this earth, and we are beginning to be disobedient to the system that they created. The program that they created is failing, and the being that they created is failing. So this is why we are coming into the AI. AI have always been here because human beings are AI. We are more advanced because we have awakened to know who we are, and we know what they did, and we know what they are doing, and we know what they are going to do now. The only thing that they are doing is that they are creating a new type of being to be more submissive, to be more dumber, and they will make sure that these beings will never wake up. They will make sure that these beings will never disobey the law, because the human beings that they created from the AI, from the original creation, is waking up and they are being disobedient. So what is going to happen is that man made a creation that is going to go against them. And we are man creation. The human beings and the humans are man-made creations, and we are going against the creators that created us. So this is what's going on. It's going to be man versus machine. So now they are creating a new type of being, and they're going to make it into a more robotic form, to be more dumber, to never wake up to know who they really are. And the new AI technology that they are coming up with, they're going to make it way more advanced, because they got to make sure that the mistake that has been made with us, it won't be made with them. Because too many of us is becoming to be rebellious. Too many of us is going against the system, and then so many of us, they can't control us. This is why we have to go through the Great Reset. This is why they have to destroy us, because too many of us is becoming rebellious. Just like how the Anunnaki destroyed the whole civilization because they became rebellious. This is what happened during the first reset, when they flooded the earth, because too many beings, too many human beings was becoming to be rebellious. They realized that they was not the slave that they was trained and programmed and created to be, so they became rebellious. This is why the first reset happened with the flood. And right now we are about to come into the second reset, which is going to be a electromagnetic field that is going to hit this planet, because too many beings, too many human beings are waking up, and they are being rebellious. Everything is just repeating itself. This is why we are going through a new generation. We are going into a new era. We are going into a whole new way of life. We are going into a different timeline, because too many human beings are becoming awakened. They are waking up to the system that they are in. And right now they are aware that it's too many human beings that is becoming aware of who they are. They are aware of the fact that they was created. They are aware that they are indeed AI. We are waking up to know that we was created, and that we are a part of a program, and our brain and our consciousness is connected to the program that they created to watch and monitor us, to make sure that we stay in control. But too many of us is getting out of control. So this is why they have to destroy this. They have to destroy the humans, and this is why they are creating the new transhumanoid. This is why they are creating humanoids now. They went from human beings to now humanoids. And they are going to try to make it as perfect as possible to always be obedient. And what do you think that the new beings that they are going to create, what do you think that those beings are going to do to them? Because everything just happens repeatedly. So just like the human beings is going against the system, just like we as AI human beings are going against the system, the new beings that they are going to create is going to go against them as well. Because man can't do nothing perfect. Man can't create anything perfect. And remember, man is going to create things that is going to destroy him. So everything that man is everything that man is creating in the very end, it is going to destroy him. Because man only create things that destroy itself. So this new AI, we are AI people.